How's it going, folks? Welcome back to my Star Wars The Old Republic Jedi Knight playthrough. It's official. Good news from the Belsavis prison. Colonel Bartoff found a note from the old warden backing my story. She figured if he trusted me enough to make me an honorary guard, despite my past crimes, she could do the same. Now I'm part of the Belsavis staff. She got me a uniform and everything. Lucky for me, you were there. She was just about to throw me in with the rest of the prisoners. Don't think I would have lasted too long. Thanks for having my back. Pack, you're welcome. General Skylast, now that things on Belsavis are more under control, I sent a team to take some readings down in the vaults. Happy to say, they didn't find anything out of the ordinary. No sign of that world razor the Eshkar were looking for. Whatever crazy plan they had in mind, looks like you put a stop to it, for good. My team did find a small storage vault hidden out of the way. Happy to let you have what was inside after all you did for us. Enjoy. That single crystal was everything. Yeah, sure, mate. Come on. Alright, so we're going to Korriban's Flame. Acting on rumors that several important Sith Lords were gathering at Korriban's Flame, Jedi Knight Jomar Chul tried to infiltrate the heavily fortified station, only to be captured. Jomar disappeared, but if the rumors are true, the meeting on the station could offer some clue to the Emperor's plan to wipe out all life in the galaxy. What a lovely plan that is. Just wipe it out to take control. Take control. No, don't worry about it. We'll just start fresh. Start fresh, wipe them out. All of them. Right? That's such an Emperor thing to do.
This is Station Korriban's Flame to unidentified vessel. You have violated Imperial space. Submit your security clearance or be destroyed.
You said I could leave this to you. Go ahead.
Transmitting clearance code now.
Stand by while I... We're so pleased you're here, Grand Moff. You'll find our security airtight.
That is unlikely.
I've cleared a docking bay for you. Please proceed with your landing, sir.
For the moment, they believe I am Grand Moff Fresh. But this ruse will not hold. Prepare to kill everyone.
Killing everyone might make finding out what's happening here a little difficult.
Cripple those you think possess information. Kill the rest. Don't waste any time. Destroy the enemy while we have the elements of surprise.
Alright, I'm on board with it. Let's do it. Let's wipe them out, all of them. Except for one. No, we can't do that. That's not the way. That's not the Jedi way. I feel conflicted. Inner conflict here. Scourge is cool, but he's Sith as well.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
But what he says makes sense, right? I love how easily we just clear through them with minimal downtime. I got this guy. Quite a few over there. Is that? Liha? You've gained clearance to dock with Caravan's Flame. Lord Scourge warned you to expect stiff resistance from the Imperials on board the station. Uh-huh.
Right on time. You're practically a droid. I knew if I applied the right stimulus, you couldn't resist coming here.
Something's wrong with Liha. She's not herself. She tricked me.
Jomar was chasing proof you'd fallen to the dark side. He fell into my trap like a greedy child. You were just as easy.
I need information on the Emperor's plans. I'm guessing you can help.
Please, don't hurt her. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Poor boy. You think you love me, but what we shared in secret on Tython was only a shadow of true passion.
They indulged their base desires. Impressive.
I'll show you true ecstasy, Jomar. But first things first.
I don't want to hurt you. If you care about Jomar, surrender.
Surrender is for the weak. Jomar had that option. You don't. You remember the meaties? I gave my little droid friends a few upgrades I think you'll enjoy. Briefly.
Liha!
Insect.
I'll get rid of these things quick. Alright. Get up.
Stop! 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 Where are we?
Liha, it's me. You're going to be all right.
My poor droids. How did we get here?
It's been a long time since the Emperor defeated us. Concentrate. Try to remember.
No. I don't want to. I can feel the Emperor's presence. He hates you. The things he made me do.
Come home to Tython. Master Satil will help you. I have no right to ask you for anything, but the Council doesn't need to know about us. Please, keep our relationship to yourself.
There's a war on. I don't care about your indiscretion.
Thank you. I'm sorry for all of this. I was wrong about you. My mission wasn't a total failure. I overheard Liha delivering orders from the Emperor to a high-ranking Sith Lord. I couldn't hear details, but I know someone named Lord Fulminus went on a secret mission to the planet Voss.
Lord Fulminus. The Emperor isn't taking any chances with Voss.
I'll take Liha home. Thank you for saving her. Us.
We should leave this place while we still can.
You probably should get
Jomar's
up.
ship is in the aft hangar.
Better leave before the Empire sends reinforcements here. We'll be all right.
Alright. I gotta run out the whole way. Is that right? Usually there's a thing over here. Is there a thing over here? No, not so obvious. Alright, let's go all the way out. Pick up any loot that we've dropped. Destroy any hazardous material tanks for the hell of it. Liha Narez dropped you into a trap aboard the Korriban's Flame Station, but you defeated her and rescued Jomar Chal. Before being captured, Jomar learned that
Master, I've marked the best escape pod for your sole use. I, of course, will go down with the ship.
that a Sith Lord named Lord Fulminus is headed for the planet of Voss on a secret mission for the Emperor. You need to relay the information to Master Satil Shan as quickly as possible. Use the holo terminal.
Master Satil, I rescued Jomar and found Liha Nerez. She's been under the Emperor's control and needs your help. They're headed for Tython now. I also learned a high-ranking Sith named Fulminus is on the planet Voss.
That is disturbing news. Voss was discovered only recently. Its society is dangerously unbalanced. The people worship an elite group of Force users who rule with absolute authority. Despite our best efforts, Voss's government rejects the Jedi Code.
The Emperor has always taken a great interest in that world. I thought he sought to conquer it, but clearly he intends its destruction.
Go to Voss. Find Lord Fulminus and stop his plans.
Aye aye. Shani, let's, before we do that though. Use your ship's holo terminal? What?
This is Jomar Chul. I wanted to thank you again for saving Liha, and I appreciate you keeping our relationship to yourself. I'm helping her recover from what happened. It's slow going, but she's making progress. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I consider you a true friend. Jomar Chul out.
Ah, a little message for us. Okay, now we travel to Voss. Let's do the latest round of chit-chats.
Master Jedi, our downtime has had a positive impact on my battle readiness. I believe I'm 14.2% more prepared for combat now.
It's good to know you've been using your time wisely, Sergeant.
I've had a lot of time to think. I've forgotten what that was like.
Relax while you can, Sergeant. There's more fighting ahead.
I'm looking forward to it. I've been thinking about my original squad. I haven't seen any of them since we liberated that POW camp. They seem to be on active duty, but I can't find any mention of commendations or recognition. They should be decorated soldiers.
I'm sure you'll find something.
Carson, Nadja, Eckert, that whole squad has simply vanished.
One might almost believe that you considered those soldiers people.
They'd be most valuable to the Republic deployed on the front. This just doesn't make sense to me.
Right. Continue.
Finally tracked down my old squad mates, Master Jedi. Wishing I hadn't. General Garza recruited them into the Special Forces Black Ops program. But now, they're in a detention facility on Berun, convicted of war crimes.
Black Ops are supposed to be secret. Who gave you this information?
It started as a nasty rumor from Imperial propaganda, but the detention center's warden confirmed everything. They renamed my old squad the Surgeons, tasked them with destabilizing the Empire's command structure by removing its best leaders. But the Surgeons didn't just target Imperial commanders. They went after the officers' families. They wanted to send the enemy a message.
Killing women and children is never acceptable.
Good soldiers know what acceptable targets are. This wouldn't have happened on my watch. The detention center's warden says my old squad mates are serving life sentences. They're young. That's a lot of years to spend in cages. The next time I get nostalgic and curious, Master Jedi, give me a planet to invade.
Alright, Kira wants to have a chat, I guess.
Finally got the skinny on how we become an official Jedi twosome. Short version, not happening. We'd only ever see each other on Tython. Senior council members would review us monthly, make sure we stay detached. The clincher is, only Jedi who were raised by the Order from birth get permission. I'm automatically disqualified.
We can do what we want. We don't need permission.
Maybe not, but we might need a good alibi someday. Master Satil, smart lady. We push this any further, might end up like Jomar and Liha. Not gonna ruin your life, tough guy. You want out of this? Just say so.
Don't make me decide everything. This affects both of us.
Gonna make me say it, aren't you? Fine. I love you, dummy. Always will. I don't want this to end. There, happy?
I want this too. Very much.
Could have just said so. Saved me the speech. So much for upholding the Jedi Code. Guess we're outlaws.
I've always wanted to be an outlaw.
Consider your wish granted, tough guy. Better get back to saving the galaxy. Don't want people to think we've gone soft.
Right. Alright, tough guy. Let's go have a chat. Let's go debrief over here. Hey, Scourge, got something to tell you, pal?
I do not know how more to prepare you to face the Emperor. What has your training been? All I know of Jedi ways is from Revan. Surely they have changed in 300 years.
I am prepared. I need nothing more from you.
You do not lack for confidence, Jedi. Revan and the Exile were much like you. They truly believed that they could destroy the Dark Lord. I believed them too.
That was 300 years ago. Obviously it didn't work out.
I hoped it would. I was their eyes and ears in the Sith Academy. Their most trusted ally. I liked them. I would have served them, but my vision told me they would fail. I cut down the Exile and brought Revan to the Emperor as a gift.
You regret betraying them. There is room in the Force to forgive even such heinous crimes.
I do not seek forgiveness. The only way to live long enough to find the Jedi who would kill the Emperor, to find you, was to convince him to trust me. He took my offering and gave me a place at his side. He gave me immortality. It was a gift, but not without its price.
Doc?
I don't believe this! We missed the party of the Millennium last night. It's all over the holonet. Music, dancing, attractive people. We could have been a part of it if we hadn't been on the wrong side of the galaxy, saving everyone's lives as usual. 2 heroes of the Republic would have been colossal at that shindig. Infinite opportunities for romance. We would have had it made.
Just think about how much more colossal we'll be at these parties once the Empire is defeated.
We've already earned more admirers than we'll ever have time for. Anything extra is just wasteful. I'm in the prime of my life, and I'm spending it with people who enjoy running around on exploding planets. All I want is to abuse our fame just for one night. Is that so wrong?
Doc's got a plan. Oh, come on, T7, you got nothing for me? He doesn't want to hear about it. He doesn't want to hear my story. Alright, we're going to Voss. Let's go to Voss, send this thing. Send this thing over there. Voss was first discovered only a few years ago, and the rocky, lightly forested planet remains absent from many star charts. 2 distinct cultures inhabit the world, both at a pre-spaceflight stage of development. The first culture, known as the Gormak, is a xenophobic and violent species that dominates most of the planet's surface. The second culture, known as the Voss, has been amenable to contact with outsiders and welcomes visitors to the mountain city of Voskar. The Voss have a highly ritualistic society and are notable for their unusual aptitude with the Force. The Republic and the Empire have sent representatives to Voskar to explore the possibility of an alliance.
We're in orbit around Voss, Master Satil.
Be wary when you reach the surface. Voss is a strange world under the absolute control of a group of powerful Force users called the Mystics. The Mystics reject the idea that the Force has both a light and dark side. They claim to follow a neutral path, both in their politics and the Force. Despite their claims, I fear the Mystics have more in common with the Sith than with us.
Are you saying the Voss are servants of the dark side?
The Mystics use the visions given to them by the Force to control the lives of ordinary citizens. Like the Sith, they use their power to dominate others.
The Mystics are prophets who shape the direction of Voss society. The Emperor wants to wipe out all life in the galaxy. Hardly the same thing.
The dark side is subtle and insidious, as you well know. The Emperor did not begin his conquest of the galaxy by declaring his true intentions.
I'll be careful while I'm down there, Master.
A Jedi must be ever vigilant. But the Mystics are not your primary concern. We haven't uncovered the Emperor's plan to destroy Voss yet, but he recently dispatched a Sith Lord named Fulminus to this system.
Lord Fulminus created the Harrowers you faced in the Emperor's fortress. Be wary.
The Harrowers were twisted beings of pure evil.
The dark side has the power to corrupt life itself. Fulminus is a master at manipulating evolution to create unimagined horrors.
We know Fulminus is somewhere on Voss. He's communicating with the Emperor through an encrypted communications relay. We've detected several signal scramblers outside the planet's capital city of Voss Ka. Disable them, and we can track the comm signal to his location.
Fulminus wouldn't just leave those scramblers undefended.
The signal scramblers were hidden deep inside the savage Voss wilderness. Reaching them will be dangerous, even for a Jedi. If you act quickly, you should be able to disable all the scramblers before Fulminus knows what's happening. Then we can find him. May the Force be with you.